In today's video, we explore one of the most well-known passages in history from Genesis 3, which tells the story of the first disobedience in the Garden of Eden. This narrative is both engaging and thought-provoking, as it touches on themes like temptation, accountability, and the consequences of choices. We will dive into the setting of the garden, the characters involved, and the unfolding of events that changed everything. Join us as we make sense of this age-old tale with clear and relatable language. Let's begin our exciting journey into this timeless story and unravel its profound messages together, eagerly. Before diving into the details of the narrative, it is important to understand the setting and context of Genesis 3. The Garden of Eden is depicted as a paradise, a lush environment filled with beauty and abundance where humanity lived in close harmony with nature. In this ideal world, Adam and Eve enjoyed life free from worry, living under the care of God, who provided everything they needed. However, the introduction of the cunning serpent altered this perfect balance. The serpent, a symbol of deceit, brought into question God's clear instructions and offered a tempting alternative that promised wisdom and power. This environment of trust and simplicity makes the later fall even more impactful. Understanding the original state of innocence and the subsequent betrayal helps to appreciate the gravity of the events recorded in Genesis 3. It sets the stage for the lessons that continue to influence our lives today. The central event of Genesis 3 is the temptation and fall. The serpent, described as exceptionally clever, approached Eve with subtle words that questioned God's clear command. Instead of directly accusing anyone, the serpent gently planted doubt about God's intentions by implying that there was more to life than what they were allowed, suggesting that God might be withholding important knowledge. This persuasion led Eve to reconsider the simplicity of obedience, and she perceived the fruit as not only delicious and attractive, but also as a key to wisdom. With a mix of curiosity and a desire for empowerment, Eve chose to take and eat the fruit. She then shared it with Adam, believing that experiencing this new understanding would elevate them both. In that moment, their awareness shifted dramatically. They became suddenly conscious of their vulnerability, realizing that the simple act of eating had profound ramifications for their relationship with God and with each other. This pivotal decision marked the transition from innocence to a complex reality filled with responsibilities, challenges, and the weight of consequences that would shape their destiny forever. This inspiring story encourages us to think deeply about the power of choice and its lasting impact. After the fall, immediate consequences unfolded in dramatic fashion. Once Adam and Eve realized they were naked, panic set in, and they quickly fashioned coverings out of fig leaves. This sudden shift from innocence to awareness created a sense of vulnerability that was entirely new to them. When they heard God walking in the garden during the cool of the day, fear overwhelmed them, prompting a desperate attempt to hide. God's inquiry about their whereabouts led to a series of explanations that reflected the growing distance between Creator and creation. In their responses, both Adam and Eve attempted to shift blame, highlighting human tendencies toward avoidance of responsibility in difficult times. These early reactions help us understand the profound impact of disobedience on human nature, introducing themes of guilt, shame, and the loss of a once harmonious relationship with God. This account reminds us that every action reverberates with consequence. In the aftermath of the fall, God pronounced a series of judgments that would forever alter life on earth. The serpent was cursed to crawl on its belly, serving as a reminder of deceit and its consequences. For Eve, increased sorrow in childbirth and a complicated relationship with her partner were decreed, emphasizing the challenges that come with freedom of choice. Adam, on the other hand, was warned of cursed ground and a lifetime of toil, symbolizing the hardships that follow disobedience. Each curse carries symbolic resonance, reflecting not only divine justice, but also the reality of living with consequence. This divine judgment establishes the enduring themes of struggle and redemption, forming the basis for understanding the human condition from a biblical perspective. These words continue to resonate with audiences, inviting us to reflect on personal responsibility, transformation, and the ongoing battle between right and wrong in our daily lives. In conclusion, The story in Genesis 3 offers a timeless reflection on human nature, choice, and consequence. By examining the sequence of events, from temptation through the fall to the ensuing judgments, we gain valuable insights into the origins of human struggle and redemption. This narrative remains relevant today, encouraging us to be mindful of our decisions and the far reaching impact they can.